everybody, welcome once again to Prodeus. I learned something since last time. As it turns out, you can actually use models instead of sprites. Well, at least for enemies. That's obviously still going to be a sprite. The way you do it is you go into options and it's on gameplay. Yeah, I don't know why it's on gameplay. You'd think it would be on graphics, you know, because graphics and all that, but, you know, whatever. The point is, now I can represent them as 3D models if I want to. You can see this for yourself. It was made clear with those first two enemies, so that's pretty interesting. Although, yeah, bodies are still sprites. At least I think so. No, wait, I think that was a model. That was way too smooth to be a sprite. And as you can see, these are definitely models. Because they tower over the player, you can tell just from the angle. So yeah, it's obviously still pixelated, it still goes with the art style, but now it's in 3D. Isn't that magical? Hey buddy. I'm definitely not wasting shotgun shells on you any longer. Oh, wonderful, isn't it? Hey buddy. Ooh, took his head clean off. Uh-oh. Ooh, took his arm off, too. That's awesome. He got a hit on me, though, so that's not quite so awesome. That is definitely not Duong, as the JoJo fans would say, of which I am one of them. Shotgun acquired. That's great, except I already have one. If I could dual-wield shotguns, that would be amazing, but, you know, not gonna happen. Now I'm trying to think. There was a game that did allow you to dual-wield shotguns, but for the life of me, I don't remember which one. Although, it had a difference between it and its double-barrel shotgun. Oh wait, I think it was Blood? No, that can't be right. Eh, forget it. It'll probably come to me eventually. Probably at the most inopportune time. That's usually how things go, isn't it? Anyway. Time to heal up. Wait. Did that actually have something in it? Okay, bullet ammo, bullet ammo. Don't want to forget about ammo. Ammo is a valuable commodity, even in games where it's in abundance. Ooh, armor shards. You definitely want those. Armor is good. It's like second health. Well, not really. Because it doesn't absorb all the damage, but it does buffer some of the damage, you know? It's sort of like a health bar. When it wants to be. So that's pretty cool. There's armor shards hidden right under there. It rewards you for actually paying attention. It's always fun when you actually do pay attention. I mean, it was bound to happen eventually for me. Okay, enough stalling, it's time to move on. I really am enjoying this. I love the classic. And apparently someone who worked on Doom 2016, I don't remember what his role was. It could be something as important as the programmer of the entire engine, or it could be something as insignificant as doing the concept art. I think it was more of a programmer who worked on Doom 2016 anyway. Someone who worked on Doom 2016 worked on this game, so that would explain the similarities, you know? Not only the grittiness, but hell, the music sounds really similar to Doom 2016, you gotta admit. But that's not a bad thing, necessarily. Oh, that's cool. It's not a weapon wheel, it's just a weapon block. But that's fine. Wait, what the? Why did you go down? Alrighty then. I guess that just makes the lift go up and down, that's fine. Here you go, buddy. It's not like I really need this. Oh, right. Yeah, that uses the same ammo. Oops. Maybe I shouldn't be wasting it then. There you go, buddy. Although it really doesn't matter because it's not like ammo is a scarcity. And you can only hold 200 rounds anyway, so, you know. Maybe I shouldn't be acting so stingy about this. Oh, right, you gotta use right and left click. It's all coming back to me now. Because not every game does that. With some games, you dual wield and then you left click and it fires both. Clearly this is not one of those games. It wants to give you What you could do is you could shoot at them and then reload the left one, and while you're reloading the left one, you simultaneously shoot with the right one. That way you never really have to stop firing. Or you can just shoot them both at once and then kill them twice as fast. I mean, really, it's up to you. But of course, with that option, you're stuck reloading again, just like the original. But, I mean, like you would with a single shoot. Right, yellow key required. I gotta remember that. I immediately forget because I'm a goober. And that requires the yellow key as well. A lot of places are requiring yellow keys nowadays. Like an ID card. The door bouncer won't let you through until you have proven your authentication. Hey. I think not. Hey, buddy. Gotta love the music, though. Hello, friend. Oh, boy. Hey, back up, Sonny Jim. Back up, you glorified Pinky. A burn. No, I mean literally. Although, even though it's very similar to Doom 2016, it clearly has some, well, arguably some Duke 3D in there, or maybe that's Metroid. Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, it actually looks more like a Metroid than an Octobrain, doesn't it? Oh, that's awesome. That's great that it gives you a preview of what to expect. Like, hey, when you go through here, this is what you're gonna have to deal with. So, have fun with that, buddy. Have fun with that, pumpkin. I love it. You gotta love little touches like that. It's nice design, I think. Ah. It gave you a preview of that, but it didn't show you what else it had in store for you. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Worst time to have to reload. It may be very similar to Doom 2016, but it couldn't avoid the pitfall of reloading. Well, they chose not to avoid the pitfall of reloading, I should say. Maybe I should take care of all of the range-enabled enemies first. Never mind, the zombies appear to be the only ones who want to play. That's fine. Oh, I see. The only zombies are left. Okay, then. Fair enough. I mean, if zombies want to play, I'll play. I was just hoping there would be something a little more significant. You know, it's fine. I guess you'll do. Break up the clutter and all that. Wait. If this yellow pad isn't for that. Oh, okay. That's interesting. It's on both sides, which means it's probably going to close on you. And then you can't go back until you get the yellow key. That would probably make sense, wouldn't it? Oh, crap. I don't know if those explode or not, but let's not take any chances, shall we? Given the fact that that one just destroyed the other one, I'm gonna say probably so. Also, that's a nice entrant. That's a nice little thing that Doom 2016 doesn't have. Enemies that actually spit out environment hazards. Well done. You're certainly distinguishing yourself, aren't you? Oh well. You just gotta wait a few seconds. Nicely done. Yeah, I love that burn effect. It's interesting when they actually try to come up with some kind of visual effect for the enemies disappearing instead of, you know, them just fading out into oblivion. I know Resident Evil 4 did that. Hell, Resident Evil 4 might have been one of the first to do that, now that I think about it. Actually, probably not. I imagine... No, yeah, now that I remember, I think Zombies Ate My Neighbors actually had an effect where they would just crumble and then get buried into the ground, but Resident Evil 4 definitely had a very nice effect where you could actually see the ground swallowing them or something. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be dirt swallowing them up or if it's just supposed to be their bodies crumbling away, but either way, it was a pretty nice effect. And the funny thing is the first few villagers in Resident Evil 4, they don't even disappear, they just stay on screen. It was kind of weird. I wonder if the lore explanation is that the Las Plagas advanced in later ones to the point that it caused their bodies to crumble. Maybe Salvador decided that he didn't want to have any bodies that could be analyzed or something. I don't know. I'm trying to explain away a gameplay mechanic, which honestly doesn't make any sense when you think about it. It's pretty much just there to save on resources. That way it doesn't have to take up the RAM remembering all the locations of these bodies. You see? Though it's kind of funny because they left a burn mark there. At least I think that was... It looks suspiciously similar anyway. Then again, it might be easier on resources to just render a burn mark. Maybe it's just to save on graphics memory. Maybe it's not necessarily RAM. Because either way, it has to remember a location of something. Yeah, it might just be to save on graphics memory. They're trying to optimize it as well as they can. You know, so it's not like some classic-styled FPSs that could never, in a million years, run on hardware that it's pretending to be from the era of. You know, like, Strife. Oh, wait, not Strife. Strife is the RPG with the Doom engine. I'm thinking of Strafe. Yeah, Strafe. That's not to say it's a terrible game, it's just really unoptimized. Hell, even on much more modern hardware, it's not exactly painless trying to run, you know? Which is, in my opinion, if you're going to make it based off of a classic aesthetic, you should try to make it a little more optimal. You know? Try to make sure that it doesn't run like crap on modern hardware, because otherwise it's kind of silly for it to be extremely pixelated, extremely blocky, and yet still run like crap. That just shows poor optimization, in my opinion. Just my opinion. Like I said, I'm not saying it's a bad game, just that it could have been better optimized. Maybe it's because of all the blood, now that I think about it. It prided itself on basically painting the walls with blood. Then again, this does the same thing, and it doesn't... It's showing a lot more performance, to say the least. Oh crap, come on, come on. There. Now that I've killed that, it's just zombies left. And zombies are piss ants. Who needs them? You know what, I need... Wait, what the? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm out of pistol ammo. Oops. Oh well. You can always punch them. You know, if I can actually... Right, if you press them both at once, he just alternates. It's like an attack rush. Okay, they're coming from one side. I wasn't sure if they were gonna surround me or not. No, they'll just hit me from the front because I'm terrible at dodging. I'm notoriously bad at dodging, and now my health is almost gone because of it. Well, thankfully there was health here. It's just not enough to get me to a good place health-wise. Oh, you've got to be freaking kidding me. I didn't know there'd be an enemy back there. Come on, man. Douchebag. I didn't know there was an enemy right there. It was an unknown unknown. And now my health is even lower. Oh no. Oh, I see. That didn't even do anything. I thought it would teleport me to some magical land of fairies and pixies. Hell, there's a reciprocating one right there, so I thought maybe. Forget it. Forget about it, man. Oh boy, that's got trap written all over it. Well, okay then. Magical. Unfortunately for you, you're trapped in a spring. However, I can't leave, so I have no choice. Ah, crap. Worst time to have to reload, but at least it's just zombies. Remember, reload often. This may be based on a classic FPS, but it has to aim, it has to reload, which is not the best, but you know, what are you gonna do? Oh, crap. Perhaps that was not the best idea. I should have checked to see that he had a gun. Oh, I'm gonna pay for that one. Good thing the fire throwers aren't necessarily the most durable. Neither are the Metroid lava spitters. And yes, I'm gonna call them Metroids. Got a problem with that? Metroid is my favorite series. It's actually a compliment. So, don't think that I'm insulting it, saying, oh, you're just a knockoff of Metroid. No, I love Metroid. Also, there was a switch there, which is good. It gave me health. Thank you. Thank you, Prodeus. You're so kind to me, even when I am not the kindest towards you. I really appreciate it, Pumpkin. Oh. And now it's going to show me just how generous it can be with its enemies. Well, surprisingly generous, actually, because there's not that much here. I shouldn't complain about lack of enemies. I should just accept it. Uh-oh. This is what happens, man. You never challenge the game to give you more. It will give you more, all right. Although I'd like to have more resources right now, please. If you wanted to give me more resources right now, like health and more health and more health, I would really appreciate that. You son of a... I guess I'll have to accept more hot lead to my face instead. Hey, buddy. You crip. I think I was trying to call him a creep, but then I called him a crip instead. You know, like a blood crip. Well, the demons are a gang, so maybe it's appropriate. Who knows? Right, I still don't have a yellow... Oh, wait. No, yeah, I do. I have a yellow key. It's right there in my inventory if I'd actually checked the HUD for 2 seconds. It is. You can actually see it right below the ammo counter. Literally a yellow icon. I don't even remember grabbing the key, which just shows a lot, doesn't it? Shows really how attentive I am at all times. Let me tell you about it. It's only a shame that you can't really save the game in the middle of a level. And I understand why that is, because saving all those parameters, not exactly easy. As someone who dabbled in Unity programming at one point, you should probably get back into that because it's something. It would be a pain in the ass trying to remember where all the positions of enemies are, but it does have a checkpoint system, so I kind of wish you could just exit out of the game and then resume from a checkpoint. Unfortunately, I don't think you can. Oh, there's a train now? Awesome. That's pretty cool, man. What the? Shredders acquired. That's interesting. Oh, just one question. Do you have anything new for me? Because I can really use some new weapons. Or, you know, a rocket launcher might be nice. I mean, you did give me some rockets. How about a rocket launcher? You know, something to use those rockets with. Come on, Rocket Man. You're a rocket man because you give me rockets and rocket launchers to go with it, right? I guess I'll just have to settle for his guts all over the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Oh, okay, check. That was a checkpoint. Okay. Awesome. That's what that was. That wasn't a teleporter. That was the after effect of a of a checkpoint. I was about to say, oh, that's not a teleporter. That's a teleporter. No, it's a checkpoint. That's an activated checkpoint. That's cool. Now that I know what it is. But for some reason, my stupid self thought it was teleported. For some reason. There you go, buddy. Although the universal symbol for save, funnily enough, has been a floppy disk, even though floppy disks, that's basically the one use that floppy disks have anymore. Being a save icon. I mean, it works, right? You know, I actually had a thought, though. Nowadays, flash memory can be extremely small, like a micro SD, and still be in the gigabytes range. Can you imagine if they used flash memory, but they had it in the shape of a floppy disk? How big they could make it then? I don't think it's a stretch to say terabytes would be more than feasible. I'm just saying. Imagine a floppy disk-shaped thing that was actually flash memory, and it held terabytes of data in it. That would be amazing. Both as a retro throwback, and just as a very efficient way to store a lot of space. Holy crap! A freaking minigun, man? Well, at least I get it. Ah, crap. I was hoping to get to that checkpoint, but I guess I got greedy. Holy crap. I'm making a lot of blood. didn't lower me, it just, I guess it, you son of a bitch. Well, it lowered my health to 0, that's for frickin' sure. Asshole. Oh, crap. Well, that's interesting. I went back here, but my health was restored. That's cool. Actually made it substantially easier than it would have been. I'm actually glad I waited until then to use the checkpoint, because it basically put me back to the same spot, except just with full health, which is awesome. Hold that to spin the barrels, huh? It's just like that mod on Doom. Well, you know, not a downloadable mod, but you know, the weapons mods that are part of the game. That is awesome. And D for D actually came with the mod, with that weapon mod already, so that was pretty cool too. Alright, let's get out of here. Very nice. Although these are piss ants, so let's not waste the good ammo. I know, I've reached the point where I'm officially saying that shells are no longer the good ammo. Although, this is very expendable too. In fact, bullet for bullet, round for round, the shells are probably still the more valuable one. But only because you don't get as many shells. Crap. Yeah, maybe I should be using something stronger than the shotgun, considering they were so generous. How about I just use this? I'll just take advantage of this for now. Until for the rest of the level. Or at least for the rest of this section, because it seems like they're gonna stick a lot of... Okay, I was about to say. It seems like they're gonna stick a lot of hit scan enemies against me, so using the shotgun might not be so recommended. My random sneezing fits aside, let's move on. I'm just looking for ammo at this point, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Nice train, though. Unfortunately, since I can't save in the middle of the level, I guess I should probably just end this here, huh? Probably better to do... It's probably better to do like I do with Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, essentially, which is do one level, and if you know, it was like less than 15 minutes or something, then I'll just end it here. Because otherwise, I'll just have to go back to the beginning of the level anyway. So anyway, this is Prodeus. I'm loving it so far. It's really great. Definitely reminding me a healthily amount of Doom 2016, with apparently lava-spewing Metroids in there for good measure and all that other good stuff. But in the meantime, that is going to have to be it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around like molten lava, or molten magma, it appears to be below the ground. And I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and pleasant day.
If you enjoyed the content and want to stay up to date, I upload 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. You can also subscribe and hit the bell icon, or just check out the end screens right here.